You're listening to the Drinking with Friends podcast with Dan, Ben, and Mark. On today's episode,
it's a team.
We finally got around to watching Predator Badlands, and we're going to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
So sit back and relax. I know. It's a year old already.
So what? Our opinion matters.
The Drinking with
spoilers.
Friends podcast starts.
No spoilers.
No,
it's spoiler-proof.
This is going to be a spoiler-filled discussion.
How do you spoil rotten meat? Well, listen to this.
So if you haven't seen it by now, too bad, because you should have.
Well said.
So sit back and relax. The Drinking with Friends podcast starts now.
Or grab a drink.
Ben ran out of hair dye. Look at this. He's so gray now.
Yeah, and the flakes are really showing.
He's really just letting it come in.
Wait, those aren't flakes. Those are colonies of lice on surfboards.
Yesterday,
it was
come in. All black.
What, your soul?
Yes. And my heart.
Yes.
So I don't know what it is today.
You know what? You've been under a lot of stress trying to evict the unevictable. The unevictables.
The thing that would not leave.
The live-action drama starring Ben as the homeowner and the thing that would not leave as itself. What are you doing?
I don't know.
See, look, folks.
Maybe
look.
it's the lighting in here.
No, he's such a narcissist.
Oh, yeah.
He has to check his look.
That's very, very great.
Okay, so Badlands.
Okay, Predator movie.
Mm-hmm.
So we had Prey, that came out.
I liked a lot.
I liked a lot. We had, was that also on Hulu? Was that a Hulu release? Or was that a wide?
Yeah, it was.
That wasn't a theatrical release.
No, and Killer of Killers, is that?
Killer of Killers
and
was the animated.
Good, too. The last story of that movie,
Yeah, but that was 4 stories.
Yeah.
In the same universe, and it was also on Hulu.
And animated.
Animated, made by the same guy. And now we have Badlands, made again by the same guy. So now we're rebooting kind of the franchise, right? With these new
takes on that material, that property.
It's a new take, right? Because it's kind of a different direction.
It is, definitely.
Spoilers ahead. So if you have not seen it, we're going to spoil it. We're going to tell you exactly what happens in this movie.
Because at the end, he could see dead people.
The Yautja are prey to none.
Yeah.
Friend to none. Predator to all.
That's great.
Just to let you know. What in the opening, it has the Yautja Codex.
Yeah, and it had the same thing in Killer of Killers.
I didn't see Killer of Killers, so I had to go back and see that.
Yes, you did, you knucklehead.
Yes, you did, the animated series. We had a podcast about it.
I didn't see it,
which you were involved in.
Oh, I remember that fight scene, the
four different
Vikings.
stories.
That's right. That's right.
Oh,
that was really good. That was really good. That was really good.
Oh, I didn't know.
I forgot.
You remember now.
What is the codex?
Stupid fucking.
0422/25. I was thinking,
is probably
August 22nd or 25.
It's a tampon, isn't it? A codex?
The codex.
I mean, April, not August.
Tampax. No, the codex is like a
feminine hygiene product.
No, it's like information about the Yautja.
I thought it was like a year or signifying something.
Let's say you had a database, and let's say you were Weyland-Yutani, and you had a database on every species you've ever found or encountered. Maybe that would be
their codex. That was the number you look up. It's their barcode.
Mama,
that's interesting.
Is
the UPC code.
This information, where is it coming from? Is it coming from the Yautja people?
No.
Or is it coming from Weyland-Yutani?
I think it's Weyland. But anyway, so this story starts out with that intro. Great. But I don't know. I had high expectations for this movie.
Yeah.
But as we'll see,
I have a lot of things going scene by scene.
Thing.
No, I like it. I don't care about that.
We've talked about Prey and Killer of Killers before, and you were saying how. Well, go ahead. You say it yourself.
Basically, I like the original because it had a lot of space for you to fill in the gaps on your own, where There's a lot of mystery in the Predator character. You don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
That's what was really intriguing because it's mysterious. It's not spelled out for you like these stupid Sasquatch shows. What this is a call of a young teenage Squatch. Meanwhile, nobody even knows what the fuck you're talking about, dude. So they built this culture around the Yautja and this and that. And
Right.
it's like, dudes, don't you have a fucking life? Don't you have something to do? Don't leave it. It was fine with mystery. You filled in the blanks, and it was more, I guess, scarier or whatever because you didn't know anything about it.
Right.
And that was the intriguing part. And throughout the other movies that were made, a little bit more, but not a lot. There was no backstory. There was no, like, any of the cultural references. None of that shit. It was just, he's out on killing people because he's hunting them.
Okay. So you're not a big fan of the new direction or the new take on the Predator, where they're trying to now build a world and build the lore of the Predator.
Exactly. But I did like the one with the Indians. What the hell was that name?
Prey.
That was excellent. I thought it was great. Again, it didn't get into the backstory, but it tied a couple of loose ends together. Like how they got the gun that you saw from 17 whatever in Predator 2.
Right.
So a couple of nods to the prior stuff, but nothing too crazy. Now with this one, again, once Disney sinks its stupid ass Mickey Mouse ears into something, they fuck it up. I think they made it more child friendly, where this is not supposed to be something child friendly. In other words, this should be scary because the entire basis of this thing is that it kills. That's it.
So you're putting this squarely on the shoulders of Disney in the studio.
Yeah, and I'm sure
And
they
not
had a
about
lot to do
the guy behind
with what they allowed him to get away with. Because you could see Prey was a bit different.
and very possibly steering him in a direction.
Yes, that's my take on it. That's a Disneyfication of things.
Wait, Ben has something to say.
Disney owns Star Wars, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's my.
And they
I'm joining.
own
I'm piggybacking on them.
Oh,
And they own Predator. And they own
And
Alien.
here's my take. The opening
which
is
kinda
all.
goes back to an earlier podcast when
Yes.
we talked about
Yeah, yeah.
monopolies
To
and
me,
everybody.
the whole opening is Star Wars. The beginning, they show you one animal being eaten by another animal, being eaten by another animal.
Right.
Episode 1 of Star Wars, they're underwater, and Liam Neeson says, "Oh, there's always a bigger fish." Because you see a small fish getting eaten by a bigger fish, getting eaten by a bigger fish.
Right.
Then on top of that, we go into the brothers fighting, and the brother tells the little guy, the Yautja, what's his name? Oh, fuck, this is
Ben.
Deck.
Deck and Ben.
Deck.
Which I'm sorry, but I need a name for the main character of this movie.
Let's call him Deck. Suck my deck.
Oh, Deck. Yeah, he
You're
looked out
Deck.
his back window.
He's like,
It's
"You're
a stupid
Deck."
name, I
Yeah.
think.
And
I agree with what you're saying, and I agree with what you're saying.
but I disagree with you both.
I got 2 more parts to talk.
It was, yeah, you can get to it.
Okay.
It's like Prey was more of the Predator was the bad guy, was the
yeah.
Predator, right? In this movie, he's the protagonist. He's the main character. And if it's going to be the main character, you have to make him interesting somehow, which
Or-
is the Yautja Code and what Ben's talking about now.
Appealing to the people watching.
I think it's just a
And
pivot.
relatable.
It's
And
a
he-
pivot
exactly,
of the camera.
that's it.
And he changes throughout the movie.
Right.
So,
We've never had a hero's journey from the Predator's perspective
Yeah.
before. It's always just been that
There's-
thing's killing us. We
Yeah.
got to kill it.
Yep.
Do it now.
Kill me now.
Get to the chopper. Come on, do it.
Unplug the podcast now. Kill me now, please.
Do it. Podcast over.
$50.
so now we have.
It's not a tumor.
It's a podcast.
So we have the 2 brothers fighting also in the beginning.
Why,
You don't like
I
my
thought we
impression?
weren't going blow by
I know,
blow.
but I'm explaining my Star Wars
but I'm
part.
explaining.
Get to the chopper.
Get to the point, Ben.
Podcast over.
Podcast over.
Get to the point, Ben.
Get to the point now.
I'm trying to.
Okay, so two brothers are fighting. It looks like a Star Wars fight, doesn't it?
No, it's
They're
the
in
Star Wars
cave.
where they go. Shh.
Oh,
where he
don't
goes,
shh me, bitch.
and he's
Nobody
just like,
shh me, bitch.
Shush now.
You are
fighting with anger, Dick. So just like
Dick.
with Luke, he's
Yoda.
and
Oh,
Yoda,
yeah.
they're doing you have too much anger in yourself and all that.
Wait.
That's Yoda.
I don't believe it. That is why you fail.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
And then
It was the greatest Yoda moment ever.
okay.
Okay. Yeah.
And then the son is fighting the father.
No,
To protect-
skip
and-
up.
He
It's
goes
all
all
the
over the
opening.
place.
This is the old opening
I
scene.
know, but you're skipping
No.
big parts of it. Oh, hold on. Do or do not. There is no try. Thank you very much.
I think this one.
there is no
you're not
try.
gonna- Unless you
No,
want to
but
keep on going.
No, I want you to keep going, but you're just skipping a whole
Yeah,
thing. You're
you're
like
jumping around too
He's
much.
fighting his brother, then he's fighting his father. Why is he fighting his father?
So, he's fighting his brother. Let's start with that. So his brother is trying to make him stronger because we have Deck, who is like the runt of the litter.
Right.
He's a very small person in Yautja form.
Yeah.
So he's not strong enough, they believe, to be
In the clan.
in the family and be honorable, if you will.
Or be alive.
Yeah. So
be alive.
his brother's supposed to kill him.
Right, because that's part of the
That's
Yautja code.
the whole. That's the.
If you're a runt and you don't prove yourself, you're gone.
You got to go.
If you're not strong enough,
he
you're
has
not
to
strong
kill
enough to
some creature. I forgot the name. The Colombo, whatever.
The colostomy.
Colostomy. Bad.
Dude, you jumped around like all the fuck over. We haven't gotten to that point yet.
So I think
This
it's
is what he
important.
talks about in the beginning. That
It's
he's going to
important
go
to-
fight this guy.
It's important to
No, he
protect
has
this
to
guy.
prove himself.
Yes, and
But that's part of the Yautja Code,
why you-
right?
why
The
you-
Yautja Codex. We need to know that in the Yautja, in the predator culture, we don't just see the predators that are on different planets killing us and killing Danny Glover and trying to kill Dutch. They've passed this point already.
Yeah.
They've proven themselves. So now they're out, or maybe they're out on these different planets to prove themselves.
Exactly. So at this point, the two brothers were fighting
It's called
because
the
the older
callus.
brother wanted to strengthen
Right.
him up and teach him. So the younger brother was
I just wanted to
defeated.
correlate with Star Wars, with how they spoke, and it was so Star Wars-ish.
Okay.
You fight with anger. The way he said that.
Yeah.
Now we have his bigger brother, who is supposedly supposed to kill him because he's a weakling, fights his father. And in the middle of the fight, he gives up and lets his father kill him. Same thing we see in Star Wars when Luke sees Darth Vader and Obi-Wan fighting. And Luke says, Ben? And he stops and lets Darth Vader kill him. I think that's the same scene here.
Okay.
Where the father kills the brother because the brother just stops fighting. And somehow uses one of his tools and has his brother ejected into or pulled into the ship, locks him in, and just lets himself be killed because he wants him to live.
He sacrificed himself for his brother.
So that's this part of
And
the Star
that's
Wars.
why he was
That's why I didn't want to get into anything else. I just want to say what it reminded me of Star Wars.
And that's
Okay.
why.
No, I can't do that.
And that's
Oh,
why the
shut
brother.
up, you little
I
prick.
can't.
You
The
dickless
brother was
wonder.
trying to.
Hi, I'm Dan.
Cockless
Get to the point.
ball
I don't
bag.
understand. You're losing me.
Because
Why don't
you
let me tell
fucking
the story?
babble like a
Get to the
fucking
point.
douche.
Tell the story.
Get to the fucking
I didn't want
point.
to talk about the other
Why you
things.
say irrelevant?
I didn't.
Become relevant,
That's
you
it.
stupid
I'm right
fucking
here.
monkey.
Kill me.
Please, I'll kill you now.
Do it.
Do it. Kill Ben. Kill him now.
Kill me.
Kill Ben now.
But the best.
Do it.
I will. No
Can we
evidence.
talk about who stars in this film?
No.
You can't tell. Oh no, wait. I know the one girl.
Tell.
Everybody else is in costume or
All right.
makeup.
Deck is played.
Costume or makeup.
Everybody else, there's like 3 other people in the old movie.
And one of them
Everything
is the
else
same person
everything
playing
else
2
is
different
CGI,
parts.
right.
Yeah. Woof.
All right, so Deck is, well, I want to give him his props. Deck
Okay.
is played by Demetrius Schuster
What else did he do?
Kasperitis.
Koloa Matangi.
I know him.
That's his name. I don't know what else he was.
No.
And we didn't get that far.
Yeah.
But this is the 7th movie in the Predator series, right? I just want to kind of set the stage before we go any further. And it is, like I said before, it's the first Predator film where the Predator is the protagonist. And
Yeah.
we get to hear about his backstory. I'm not super jazzed about him being the runt and him seeming weak and all of the emotion shown in the beginning of the movie where he's fighting with his brother and his brother's, you know. Oh, that was when they were fighting in the cave, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Weren't they fighting in the cave?
Doesn't that remind you of Killer of Killers when the 2 brothers are fighting each other?
Yes.
Again, trying to show who's the better suited to become the next Shogun, and then in front of their father.
And then Dad was there, yeah.
Yeah, same shit over and over. Good point, Ben. Sorry.
You're right, Ben. It's not a new story.
No.
No.
It's the same. Most movies we see, the stories are, you know,
Pretty similar.
recycled. If you watch the third, which one? Not the sequels. The 3 Star Wars movies after Episode 4, 5, and 6. Mm-hmm. The first one where we meet Rey. That whole first movie was Episode 4, A New Hope. Was the original Star Wars movie just repackaged with different people.
Yeah.
And different, you know, genders and colors and whatever. But it was the same movie. So I see what you're saying. But this is like weird because this could have been anybody. This Deck character could have been anybody. It could have been an alien. It could have been. But they want to bring us into the world of the Predator and say that, well, you know, not all predators are the badass ones you see in the movies. Some of them are little runts that have to prove themselves.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So what happened?
Put it this way, though. If that.
He goes to the land.
Okay,
the
wait.
planet.
But if that was their logic behind all this shit, being the runt, it never would have lived that long to be,
Right.
you know? Look at the Spartans. The baby was born short, small, no dick, bad. They'd kill it. And these are
Yeah,
rougher.
but you see how they messed up because look
Yeah.
what he turned into.
Ah,
Yeah, super Yautja. You are the super Yautja.
0422.
He was the runt. His body grew, but his brain
No,
didn't.
he
But
was-
still, he was the size of him.
Runt
I'm
with a
kidding,
C.
Ben. I'm sorry.
You're the crunt.
I take it back. I don't mean any of it.
Yes, you do. You mean every word.
So, but when they were fighting, now his younger brother or his older brother was trying to make him tough,
Yes.
and he was going to let him live. He wasn't going to kill his little brother until the dad showed up
Yep.
and said, "Fucking kill him."
Yeah, he's
what are you
weak.
doing?
What are you doing? Don't waste time. Fucking get it over with.
And the older brother decided to take up arms against his dad and to save his brother, like you said. Right.
And what
did
was
his
it?
dad stop fighting, or did his dad use?
His dad
No,
held
his
her.
dad got some kind of thing to trap him,
Trapped him like in a
then he
pyramid thing.
so he couldn't fight back
He
even if
couldn't
he
fight
wanted
back.
to. He was
Yeah,
pinned
because he
down.
got trapped.
Yeah.
Ben. Well, that's what I'm saying because Ben was like,
Oh,
he
he
just for
just
some
gave
reason
up.
he just stopped fighting.
Meanwhile, it's
No.
because
Well,
his
no, he
arms
let
and
himself
legs
get
were
into the
chopped.
trap. He didn't just stop
No,
fighting
he
because
didn't.
yes, he did.
The father's trap got him.
No,
here,
no,
let
no.
me. Why didn't he just
You
kill
can
himself and
see that
save
he
7
just
minutes of
stopped.
fucking?
Watch it again. Watch it
Yeah,
again with
he
that.
we'll
was-
watch it again.
He was
Watch it again.
pinned down. He couldn't-
Okay, so the dad shows up. He's going to kill the little kid anyway, but was he supposed to go to another planet? Or did he decide, I'm
he
going to prove
told
myself?
his brother that he's going to prove himself by
Himself.
getting the biggest, baddest thing in the whole universe that they
And
knew.
his brother was telling him that those who have gone
Never
came
came
back.
Right, to
So-
face the
But he
callous
had to do it because he had to prove himself.
I can do it.
You can do it.
So, I guess would you say his brother set a course for that planet
No,
on
he
his ship?
did.
Because that was his
He
brother's
did.
ship. Oh, he did?
Yeah, but his brother was like, "Don't do it." Then the father came, and that's when Ben's scene happened. And then when the father was victorious and he banished his son, so whatever was put into the navigation system,
Right.
that's where they went.
Oh, okay.
That's how that happened.
So he's going to fight the callous,
Mm-hmm.
which is supposedly, predators don't come back from this planet.
Yeah, the planet.
He's
of,
this
well, no, that
perfect-
whole planet is
Yeah, the planet is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
it's a
planet is
perfect-
dead.
It's rough goings, this planet. You
Yeah,
live on this
Badlands.
planet.
the perfect. What were they looking for? I forget what they called the Wu-Tang Clan, the Wu-Tangs. It was like the perfect species, right? To
Perfect organism.
Yeah, and they
thought
think they found it.
in,
Yeah.
in the xenomorph.
But no, it's this thing that they thought was it.
Yeah, but
the
we don't
calyx
know
or whatever the hell they call
in
it.
the timeline of Alien and this
Calyx.
where we are.
Callus.
Callus. I'll never get
Because
mollusk.
again, you're
Like
looking
Steve
at
Lukather.
you're looking at Weyland-Yutani sending complete synth parties out. There's no humans.
Right.
So is this before the stuff that we know about, or is it after? I don't know.
Oh, right. Yeah. Where in the timeline does this film take
Have
place?
no idea. Don't matter. Don't care. Seriously, don't waste your time.
So I think it takes place afterwards. And the reason why is because I think the filmmaker decided it would be easier not to have to worry about what comes in the
Continuity?
future and continuity.
Well.
So let's set it after the events of the last Aliens movie so we don't have to worry about any of that.
All right. But so now the subplot. You brought it up. Weyland-Yutani.
After he crash lands
Yeah.
on
So
the planet
he crash lands
Cali or
violently,
Kaye.
and there's not much left of his craft. So, and he gets attacked by these flying monster dudes who are badass, but they don't kill him at that point.
I do like. One of the things I liked was I did like the planet. I liked the environment. I liked the creatures. I liked that it really did feel dangerous.
Everything
to be
was
on
out
that
But it was
planet.
weird that no matter where you went, there was a new challenge.
Right.
So you had these trees that were kicking butt,
They're aggressive trees.
extremely
that would
aggressive.
Grab you.
What was it? The grass that was glass blades or steel blades?
Oh, it was called.
glass.
It was called Jenna or Jenna, the Death Planet.
Death Planet.
And those, the little bug he was going to eat, and some reason he just threw it away and the
And
thing
blew up.
exploded.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Which I thought, like I said, I thought it was pretty cool the way they invented all of these hazards, which also gives you the idea that anything that's living on that planet must
out
be
to
tough
kill
as
you.
hell.
Yeah.
It's just that
It's a
horrendous
brutal,
of an
brutal
environment.
planet, and everything is out to kill its.
I did
opposite.
like the blade, the razor grass or the whatever it was called.
Razor
That
grass,
looked really, yeah. But I think it was glass, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Like,
but they call it grass.
And the
But all right, now
Plants that got really excited and then they would shoot the darts or whatever.
got a cigarette.
so you got to be on your damn toes. So instead of the predator being the predator, and she even says it in the movie when he meets the synth.
Yeah, this is the next
Weyland-Yutani.
part.
Yeah. She
So now
says him,
he crash lands, gets through the first couple of encounters
yeah.
with the local life, and he stumbles upon this thing, which it looks like a person tied to what, a plant or a tree or something.
Yeah, she was tied up in a almost
So
looked like
it's
a nest.
an S&M thing that Ben's heavily into. But anyway, it's only half of her. And you're like, what?
Man, I used to be.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, yeah.
Now this is Elle Fanning, who's playing. What was her name? Molly, Maggie.
No, it
Tina?
was Tay. And what was
And
the other
Boo.
girl's name?
It was
I gotta
Tay and
I gotta
Boo.
look.
Boo
I gotta
Tay.
look at my notes that I ripped up.
Boo and Tay.
Thea.
Thea. Yeah,
Her name is Tay Thea.
that's right.
Yeah, THIA. And
Ben was like, she identifies as they, them.
But she's from Weyland-Yutani, and it's cool
Yes.
because she has when she reboots, just like in the last Alien movie that we saw, when Andy rebooted, his eyes went white, and you saw the Weyland-Yutani.
Yeah.
Right, because everything's got to be branded.
Yep.
So I thought that was cool.
But my problem with this character, I don't think. All right, going back to the Predator
Right.
as we know it, why in the living hell would it even give this thing 2 seconds of time?
Right.
It has no benefit. And now they have the universal communication where it speaks its language.
That's convenience.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
But
Because
I actually want to go back to the opening scene where I didn't like it immediately when there was so much emotion shown by Little Predator and Big Brother Predator and Daddy Predator. And there was a lot of like, and then even when he got ejected into the ship and watched his brother die, like him banging on the thing, like, you're a predator, dude. You get your fucking ship and you go. You know what I mean?
They're cold motherfuckers.
They're cold motherfuckers, but
no,
they're trying to show us that within their clan and their people, they're just like us.
Yeah, they're putting human traits and characteristics into these things that are not human.
Which at first I was like, man, I don't know about this, you know?
I didn't like it.
As the movie went on, I enjoyed the movie overall. But I understand why you're bumping up against that, because I did too in the beginning.
Yeah, but I didn't let it go because it just got worse for me.
And I didn't love the way she was portrayed, because there was a lot of comedy in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing that saved it for me.
And some of it was good, you know, some of it landed. She was like a little too bubbly, like I didn't love the Synth character.
And again, she was
sarcastic.
She was programmed to emote for emotions and feelings.
Right.
Why the fuck would they have something like that on a planet like that?
Right.
You know?
Yeah, that's a great point.
It doesn't make sense. So
you're not interacting with humans, and you're not trying to portray a human.
And you don't want to feel anything with these hostile life things, forms, whatever, because you can't communicate with something that's out to kill you.
Which also comes back later on in the movie, and we'll get to it. But yeah, so why does he take her along?
And he even said, "Oh, you're a tool," because she's really can't walk, can't help him.
Yeah,
but she gives knowledge.
She's been there a long time.
Yeah, but you know what? That doesn't make sense either.
She knows the planet and the dangers.
Again, how much experience could she have had?
I think she was there for a long time.
Yeah,
but
she's been observing everybody and all these things. That's why she knows so much about. Don't touch that. You know, you may not want to go there.
She is a valuable asset at that point.
Yeah, I understand that, but what I'm saying is, they got wiped out. The synth party that she was a part of.
Right.
Now, they probably, from the way it looked, weren't there that long before they got wiped out.
She says it though. I think she even says how long she's been there.
Yeah, but when we go further into the movie and they go back to the base, it's all disheveled and smacked around.
Right.
Everything seems to work, and it doesn't seem to be like that long from when it was destroyed or the attack happened to when they go back.
And we're also not used to seeing predators working with a partner.
Yeah.
And then it becomes almost like a buddy cop
comedy.
Yeah,
buddy cop.
Yeah, and then we had another partner, that little creature.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The Disneyfication of it. This cute little character.
He becomes a Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah.
Yes,
in
Star Wars.
Yeah, so
every new Star Wars, right? R2-D2 is the cute robot,
or some other little guy.
The prequels with the girl.
How about that?
Oh, that was the
junkyard dude.
Not the prequels. The sequels.
Yeah,
with the girl,
dude.
She had her own little round.
Yep.
Who was that
robot.
guy? The used droid salesman guy with the wings that Anakin worked for.
Oh, I have no idea.
Oh, that guy that flew around. Yeah.
He was like comic relief. That guy.
And then you had Babu Frick, which was the little alien Van Zelen that fixed these things.
Then those little like bird type little guys too.
Oh yeah, ones. Right.
Those they look like puffins, but you know whatever. You see, we're on the same.
Yeah, so now we got this little thing, little comic relief.
They finished
from hell. Doing the battle.
I liked him though.
Yeah. They did the battle and they go to eat, and
he gives them a piece.
Deck tries to give the Sin food. She goes, "Oh, that's very nice of you, but I don't eat." So she gives it to the little creature. Dex gives it to the little creature, and he takes it. It's like, "Oh, thank you," and then he spits on him, like to claim him as his own territory.
She put her scent on him.
I was cracking up. I was like, "Oh my goodness!"
There was one scene where he's mimicking Dex. And he looks at him a couple of ways, and the expression on his But the expression on his face really just made me laugh.
Well, there was a really cool scene where this animal comes and Dex just like splits it in half.
Yes.
And then he takes the spine, so he has two spines and goes like this. A little bit later, our rolling friend fucking kills something and rips the spine out and just holding it up. And I'm cracking up.
Yeah.
I said, if This is what's keeping me going. This is what I'm enjoying about the movies. Probably not what I should be doing, but that was a savior for me. All the little comedy stuff like this.
And again, take the Predator off the movie and put some other character in there that you came up with.
Still works.
It works. You might have enjoyed it a lot better, but because of the fact that, we're bumping up against the fact that predators are now working with people and having comic relief, and it just doesn't.
No.
Right, because you're under this impression that this is a badass. This is just, hi, what's your name? You're dead.
Yeah.
Because I'm a predator. I'm going to kill anything and everything.
And he turns out to be, in fairness, he turns out to be a badass.
But a nice guy. I am the predator.
So what else happens?
So the funny part is like Thea is saying that she wants to find her.
Dan's getting bored, so we're going to have to speed this along.
Her sister Tessa, and Dex is like, and you need to find your legs too. So I thought that was funny.
But that whole thing,
like comedy.
It's a comedy show now. It's just add things.
But the other part to that is, she's a synthetic who now has feelings, but I don't get it.
Right.
Why is she attached just to the one? Why couldn't she be attached to the whole crew that way?
And she tells him, you are not a predator, you're the prey.
Yeah.
Right? Which is also something that we're not, that's not, a predator is a predator. A predator is not prey.
No.
Even if he's on the most dangerous planet in the
A
galaxy.
lion is a lion, no matter where you put the lion.
Right. But I understand putting him there because then you could say that, but he did survive the planet.
Yeah.
And,
But he was a badass in his own way.
he was a badass in his own way. And
But-
I don't like seeing little predators either. Nothing against short people. Even short people out there, I don't mean any offense. I love all people.
Height impaired.
But the predator, a little guy predator is not. But again, the guy did a great performance.
I'm sorry, but you don't see little predators in wheelchairs chasing shit. It just doesn't happen.
And he, listen, he was in the suit the whole time, and there was a lot of makeup and he did all of that stuff. So
Yeah.
I'll give the actor a lot of credit. He did a good job.
But I was disappointed overall because, again, it Disneyfication of a property that can't be Disneyfied because it takes away from what drew you to it from the beginning.
Now, Thea's mission is they're also going after this Kalisk.
Yeah.
Because once they found out that
It couldn't be killed.
Yeah.
can't be killed, it regenerates. Even if you cut his head off, the head
Yeah.
gets sucked back onto the body and it regenerates.
Sort of reminds me of Deadpool.
Yeah. Or it kind of reminds me of Terminator when the unit would get smashed and then it would, turn into molten steel and go back again.
Terminator 2.
1000.
Yeah. I don't know.
Great.
It's the
It
same
was
old
so good.
shit over and over.
Especially
Different
when he blasts him in the like the midsection, and he's
there's
all like,
he's contorted and just fucked up, and then he's okay.
"I'm fine."
But anyway, so that was Whaling Yutani again, explain
Right,
planets,
because,
life
listen,
forms, because they're
imagine
going to
it-
use the
Imagine if they could study this creature and figure out how to make people
or
like that
them
or them. Yeah.
immortal, unkillable. But
Honestly, I don't know what more Whaling Yutani wants. They've enslaved most of humanity, and
and every time they go to get a species that's going to be indestructible or the perfect species, they get fucked.
that's
So
right.
you
It
would-
never goes well.
No, you would figure by now they'd learn their lesson. So I guess that's why they sent the synths out, because they were in their synth phase. They were exploring new music ideas. Geddy Lee was behind that.
Send the AI out.
Yes, Ben.
Send them
now. Send the AI to take over the planet.
So there's so many funny scenes, I think, in here where
I think they did the effects department did a good job with the creatures and the action scenes and the little, well, spoiler alert, the baby Kalisk that they befriend. Just some of, like I said, the facial expressions had me cracking up a couple of times.
when she sees her legs, she goes, there I am. And I'm like, oh my God. Then she's.
You know, the worst part was when the legs were fighting separately from
Yeah,
her. It's like,
I thought that was funny. I was like, oh, here we go.
Stupid.
I would say that was the best part.
Yeah. How about she's being sewn back together and it's
then-
almost done. And boom, they come in and boom, they break her apart. They're fighting and she gets separated. She goes, not again.
But that's what I mean. It's humorous.
It was humorous, and that's what kept me, like I said, going.
But I was looking at it through the old Predator way, and it just didn't work for me.
I think there's a fine line.
And I think they went over it.
When you want to take a property, especially one that's so rooted in the history of the Predator, which is, like you said, not very much, just that this is a killing machine that hunts and kills.
Imagine the Jaws perspective.
Right, yeah, right.
He was a outcast great white shark who had to hunt down the most elusive prey, humans.
Ew, stop it. Yeah,
come on.
Right.
What the fuck?
That's a great analogy,
Thank you.
right? Because you
But-
wouldn't want to see that.
No, it's like, what the fuck?
Oh, we open on
You're
baby
humanizing.
Jaws.
Yeah.
Being rejected by his mother.
I mean,
You Yeah, no, that's a great analogy.
it doesn't make sense
Right.
because it's not
Very
the
good, Dan.
nature
Very
of
good.
that animal. That was my gripe. That's it.
So
Just-
I can definitely understand that and relate to that. If you can let that go, or if you can just, and I always say that too with a lot of movies that come out, just call it something else. Or if they take a beloved comic book character and decide it's now a woman,
It's not the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
right.
The Music Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Just call it a good movie.
Yeah, just.
You'll laugh.
Make
You'll
it
cry.
something else.
You'll kiss your $15 goodbye.
But the point is that you want to take, like if you're going to make your own comic or you get hired to make a comic, if you have the opportunity to take Spider-Man and make him a girl, and you're going to do that because Spider-Man has its popularity already. You don't want to have to build a character that nobody knows from scratch. And that's kind of what's happening here. This guy, I want to explore the Yautja Code and I want everybody to know the history
But-
and how the Yautjas grow up.
he established that.
I think that's the first
As-
time we've heard them called Yautja.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
In the Prey movie?
Yep. But even then, he's establishing that
Right.
in his own vision. It doesn't have to mean that you should subscribe to his point of view. If you think about it, we had logical discussions about how this makes sense, that doesn't. That's his vision.
Right.
Meanwhile, we all have different ways of I guess, interpreting that character, what it is.
And
Now, it's always on its own, unless it's, in the other later movies. But in the first few movies, there weren't packs of predators. It was one. So they're solitary.
But the market will bear it out. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like,
No, but I'm just
Prey
saying-
was very popular. I don't
But
know
again,
how
Prey,
popular
it
Killer
was
of Killers
one.
was.
It was one.
Right, but it's the same guy. Right.
Yeah.
So he's now taking Predator in his own direction.
Exactly, but that's his vision for that character.
Because how many Batmans have we had?
And how many were
Supermans
terrible?
have we had? And how many were terrible, right?
Yeah.
So that guy no longer made Batman movies.
Yeah.
Right? So we'll see what happens with this.
And look at Star Wars, different directors
Yeah.
and different results. It's just
This could be, a
Star
very
Wars.
big chance where you're taking a beloved character and now diving into backstory and family
okay. This
dynamics.
is the last time I'll say it, but Freddy Krueger from his backstory.
Right.
Come on. He's a nightmare. He's not supposed to be a fuzzy, lovable.
Right.
I feel sorry for Freddy. Oh, too bad I couldn't save him from the fire.
That's another fine line. If you're going to take a beloved character and introduce comedy into it, that's one. But if you want to now take a beloved character who's traditionally the bad guy
Bad guy, yeah.
and now try to make him sympathetic and people start to like him and all, that's another dangerous fine line you're walking.
Yeah,
because
that's what I mean.
it could totally backfire. And for you, it has.
Yeah,
right?
I
So
don't like it. And I don't like the alien stuff.
I
that they
don't
did.
like you.
Good, because you're an illegal alien. Anyway, seriously though, it just bothers me that these things were built up and built an audience, and it's a very hardcore, loyal audience. And now that Disney's acquired them, it just blows that all off. Like, fuck you.
Kind of sounds like my argument about music. But
Exactly.
anyway,
no,
that was a different show.
I was saying the same thing. I agreed with you, but The artist,
The chameleon here.
the artist, fuck you. The artist, the creator always gets fucked by the big company that takes their product. That's
And
how it is.
that was a big point in Star Wars too, because when they did the sequels, the ones that were supposed to come after the original 3 movies, whoever did that first movie totally changed who Luke Skywalker was, gave him this whole backstory and everything that happened, and people hated it. You know, so it's like he took a chance too. He took a beloved character, like really from a long time ago, and like totally turned him into something else, and people hated it. So it is very along those same lines.
Makes you wonder if there's, I don't know many off the top of my head, none actually, where they actually change the character and everybody's like, oh, well done. Well done.
Right, yeah.
That's
know?
a good point. I don't know. Offhand,
A fresh take.
And it was really good. Yeah,
Even
think of it.
you
We
might
didn't
be able
talk
to do
about-
that with Spider-Man because they're different, very different variations of that.
Right.
Where
Yeah, Spider-Man.
The Tom Holland stuff is really good.
Right.
I thought.
But you're going to see Miles Morales.
Yeah.
Well, you've already seen him in Spider-Verse, which those Sony Spider-Verse movies are fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
There is a third one coming, and I can't wait for it.
Are those the cartoon ones?
The cartoon
Yeah.
ones.
Yes.
Yeah.
Those are really good.
I love how they use the different forms of media to make the story, but
Yeah.
it's awesome because it's so different, but it works because it just happens to fit together.
Super well done.
Whereas with these movies, it seems disjointed and just things put in there. So, okay, let's take the cheap, quick, easy way out.
Right.
I don't want to write this because it's too much time, and then, oh, the audience is stupid. They won't understand, so we have to spoon feed them this and make it so easy so they can follow along.
Yeah, that's kind of the formula for this movie.
Yeah.
But do you know the people that made the Spider-Verse animated movies? What else did they make?
I don't know.
Killer of Killers?
Nope. K-pop Demon Hunters.
Oh,
No way.
Yes.
that came out.
Came out of the same studio,
Yeah.
and
Is that out now?
Yeah.
it's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
Oh,
It was never
Want to watch
released
it.
because Sony didn't think it would do anything. So they sold it to Netflix.
and now.
And it blew up like crazy on
Wow.
Netflix. So they're kicking themselves. But those are the same people that made the Spider-Man.
Okay.
Wow.
Which is,
Nice.
it was great. I mean, I loved it. I thought it was amazing.
I didn't see it. Anything with K-pop just not appealing to me.
Yeah, there's that part of it, but purely
Do
from...
they sing as
They should be
fight
in a Rock
the-
and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah, they should.
They do sing. But purely from a visual standpoint,
Mothra?
it's stunning. It's
Like
gorgeous.
those two midget little ladies that sang Mothra.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God.
No, it's not like that, you racist. The opinions expressed by Dan Sandro are
No, not those.
not those of
So let's
us.
finish up this thing.
Yeah.
The ending.
Okay.
Did you not get the alien vibe when she comes out in that machine?
Yeah.
Just like Riley came out in the machine.
yeah.
And just like, that was just like, what?
Ripley, not Riley.
Oh.
You fucking douche. Baba O'Reilly came out and
Riley.
Broccoli came out. Ripley.
So she ripped a new one. And I was just like, oh my God, this is Alien, the movie.
There were a couple of alien moments in the movie because remember they're trying to marry
Whaling,
these
Tommy?
two. Yeah, they're trying to marry these two franchises now. Again, they did it in Alien vs.
Cross-referencing,
Predator, but now they're doing it again. And who knows? Maybe we'll see a Predator in the next Alien movie. Maybe we'll see.
We'll get the alien backstory.
Maybe we'll see Alien Earth
was
stuff.
a
but
small
that was,
egg.
Alien Earth was between the first two Alien movies, so that was way back in the past.
Yeah, and that's another thing. I'm kind of curious as to what they're going to do with that, if anything.
Well, okay.
But
Yes.
that's another discussion. But
Yes, but the ending where you have the synth now, or the artificial person. I prefer artificial person. They that was the Bishop line.
yeah,
Anyway, where she now is caring about Deck, right? She
always cared about
Not that
Dick.
she has feelings for him romantically, but I'm just saying, like, she cares if he lives or dies. She worries about him. She
'Cause now
wants to
she
protect him. Right. So at the end of the movie, now you have this baby Callisk who is now half grown, and they end up back on the Predator planet,
And he
kills his father.
kills his father and gets the
Spoiler
cloak of
alert.
invisibility, like Harry Potter.
Right, which is
Wow.
the prize, right? So if he would have brought back the head of the Callus, which he didn't, he brought back an actual Callus. He brought back the
Unkillable.
no, he brought back the synth, right?
Yeah.
the chick.
And he's like, she's not Jewish.
The-
The views expressed by Dan.
Oh, Jesus.
But no, I thought the action scenes were pretty good. I liked some of the things
Dr.
that were
Yamcha,
done.
your son brought home
He
a
ended up using, right, because now they
Gentile.
we kind of skipped the whole part, as we
I know.
always do. But the Whalen Yutani sends another group of synths to retrieve the Callus and the Predator now, and then get all their gear back or whatever. And so they managed to capture the Callus. Don't do they?
No, so
they capture the Predator.
the Callus eats Tessa,
In the machine.
and then she has like heartburn. She's like, oh, and then all of a sudden, she had one of Deck's weapons, the freeze thing, and freezes her, and she just blows up into a million pieces.
I wonder if it couldn't regenerate from that. But so it dies. But the whole point is they have this showdown, the big third act fight scene at the end.
Predator and half girl and little dude versus this new
Right.
synth team that comes down.
And Deck ends up using, because he doesn't have all of his weapons because they've taken them. He uses
The stuff
planet.
that was around the planet.
Yeah, he uses the planet and the creatures from the planet.
Exactly. So now he
the
knows
plants.
what they do. The exploding plants, the shell of something, the eye
So
of
he's the first Predator that we've seen, I guess, that has not relied on their own technology, the stealth technology, and all the cool weapons that they have.
So he adapted.
He adapted and he used, and now he has his own tribe. So even though he came back to the planet, and I think he offered up the other synth as his trophy, I think. But now he doesn't need his father anymore, or his tribe, because
He doesn't
has his
need
own.
anybody,
He doesn't
yeah.
need anybody. So he has a showdown with his dad. He kills his dad,
But what about his mom?
and then
The cliffhanger.
that's funny. That's like the post-credit scene, right? So they go through all the credits or whatever, and we see the baby Callus, like I said before, is like half grown, and now he's an ally of the Predator, which, okay, it's kind of cool. You gotta, fighting with you is a indestructible.
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
good. Destructible.
That's good. And then, so then they come back from the credits, and they're standing there, and a ship flies up and lands, and she says something to him like,
What you doing to my...
Is it like a? Oh, did I write that down?
she says something like questioning who's
Yeah,
that?
it's just like, what is enemies or coming to attack or something like that, and he goes, worse, my mother.
Which is funny.
That's a Ben line. That's a Ben line.
That was a fun, funny
That
way
was
to
funny.
end
I was just like, oh,
Where's my mom? Oh, shit.
it. Yeah. And,
Mom's gonna
depending
be
on how
pissed.
you grew up, you knew that
Yeah.
mom was often more badass
She
than
gets
dad.
her Predator chancleta. That's one of her fucking weapons.
Pantufla.
Pantufla.
Yeah. So
Estropajo.
let's go with ratings. Did we leave anything out? I mean, it was visually
It was visually good, I'll
good
say
to look
that.
at. I
Yeah.
like the action scenes. You have to kind of push past the uncomfortable feeling of, wow, this is very different for a Predator movie.
It's kind of corny and predictable, but
Yes.
Other than that, it was wonderful.
I did. I enjoyed it. I got to say, overall, I enjoyed it. I'm curious to see what goes on afterwards in the next movie. What are we doing, out of 5?
yeah.
I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5, which is pretty good. Being 2.5 being the middle, 3.5 is a little above average. That's what I would give it.
Trey.
2.
Wow.
I give it a 3.
Didn't like it.
Yeah, okay.
I did not like
We
it.
heard you, Dan.
Wait, what? I didn't like it.
Well,
No. Just like Ben hates me, I don't really like that movie or Ben.
what
I don't
do you
like
think?
Ben more
And-
than I don't like Predator.
We're going to watch this after the show, which we should have watched it before the show. But you guys came in to Bunker 2, House of Fire, like, oh, let's get and it's great to see you guys.
Oh, you too.
But now please leave.
Thank you.
But we're going to watch
Get out now.
the new post-credit scene of Killer of Killers. Now, I sent you text about this. Did you guys watch it?
No,
Okay.
we have lives.
So when Killer of Killers first came out, the animated Predator movie on Hulu, there was a scene at the very end where you noticed that, all of the people that fought the Predators
Yeah,
that
they're
lived
in the ship.
are in the ship and they're being
There's Arnold.
held. He was there's not Arnold because he wasn't in it. Now he's in it. Back when it first was released, I think we only saw Amber Midthunder from Prey.
Yeah.
And we saw like everybody else was blurred out. And that was because of contract. Like they didn't have the rights to that character yet.
But then I saw it and he was in it.
Right, because they acquired
I
the rights.
probably saw it later.
And they
Got
tacked on a new post-credit scene where you see not only Arnold or Dutch, but you see Danny Glover's character as well. And Amber Midthunder from Prey. So
Who I think is wonderful.
she's great.
She's dreamy.
She was good. She was really good in also was on FX. The movie about Professor X's son, Legion. That was a crazy 3 seasons.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Crazy show. Really, really good. She was in that.
Wow.
So, okay, Ben,
What?
what did you say? 3?
I said
You
3.
2?
I tell you, if it
Such
wasn't
snobs.
funny, it probably would have gotten a 1 from me.
You can even sit back and enjoy it as like an action movie with good VFX and some cool action parts.
This is a guy who likes John Wick
Yeah.
action scenes that blow this one away.
Oh, he's very,
Yeah.
very spoiled.
Because, come on, they don't
But to me,
compare.
some of the things seem forced. It's just like, oh, look, you're going through the woods and that thing is going to kill you. Oh, and that thing right there is going to kill you. And it's oversaturation. There's just so many things.
But the
How could it be
reason-
just a little piece of grass here that's maybe 100 feet by 100 feet and that's deadly grass? And right over there is a bush that'll kill you. So it's weird that it's just little bits of
But
little things
think of
here and
it-
there.
Think of it as a predator training ground. You would have to believe, as deadly as the predators are, that where they train would have to be even more deadly than that.
I didn't think of it as a predator training ground.
No, that was the place that they avoided because they know that when they go there, they don't come
Well, they've gone and not come back.
back.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's why the older brother tried to convince the younger one not to go.
That was the point of Killer of Killers, where you see the different stories in different parts of history,
Yeah.
where they're going to different places or they're going to Earth, and they're facing the fiercest warriors on Earth at that time. You know. So
Yeah.
anyway,
We'll see what happens as this goes forward, but
yeah,
You know.
yeah. I mean, I'm curious, pretty much because of the Alien tie-in and what they're going to do with it. We've talked about it. We're actually going to go and watch the AVP series again. Was there 3 Alien vs.
Yeah.
Predator movies? I'd like to go and watch those again, just to be caught up on everything, and then move forward with this Predator thing and see what they do with it.
yeah, we'll see. I don't know.
But I agree with you. I feel like Disney has their hand in freaking everything now, and it shows. And it's just really, give us
Also-
different voices. Give us different creators.
Also, we're older. We're not kids. So this is geared towards kids
Yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see this being geared toward kids.
because that's their market. We're going to be dead. They're going to be moving on and having children.
We're Disney. one of your parents must die.
Or both. Better both. Yeah.
Both is
Kill
always
both.
a better story.
More parental blood.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Bob Iger from Disney.
I want to kill
And I
your
don't give a
parents.
shit what you 75-year-old podcasters think of my movies.
Bambies. Bambies.
I killed Bambi. I killed Bambi's
Bambinis.
dad and his mom, so I'll fuck you up too.
I have no problem fucking you up.
Thumper.
The
Dead
new
man.
Predator movie's not made for you. Go back and watch the classics, you old fuck. Nobody cares what you think.
Go watch the non-talkies, you fuck.
Go watch Steamboat Willie.
The silent films. They say a lot by not saying much, kind of like you should.
So everybody, go to the website. Dan is a 3D printer now. Go to his website, dansdesigns.com. No, that's not really his website.
It's .org.
Go to my Patreon at Mark C. Drums at Patreon.com.
and you can order stuff from Dan through
If
there.
you would like to support what we do here on the podcast and what Mark C. Drums does with his home drum studio and his teaching, go to patreon.com, Mark C. Drums.
And remember,
I'm back, baby.
ensure your future greatness.
Invest in your future greatness. Ben, what do you have to plug?
Just
Best.
me. You can plug
Remember
me
to
all
like,
day.
remember to like, subscribe, share this with your friends. Tell
And
everybody
comment.
about the Drinking with Friends podcast.
We
Make
want
your
to see your comments.
We want to know what you think about what
Tell
we're
us what
doing
you think
here.
in the comments section.
Just like
Join the
Disney
chat.
wants to know what we think about their products.
They suck. With a capital suck.
You've been listening to the Drinking with Friends podcast with Dan, Ben, and Mark. We talked about Predator Badlands. Let us know what you think in the comments section
Isn't it
below.
a Bruce Springsteen song?
This is one of our first, not really, official video podcasts. Oh my God, I just made so much work for myself. Why did I decide to do video?
Oh, boy.
Yay.
We love you all. Stay
Long, long
tuned for
time.
more and more and more episodes.
Peace.
Out.
Yeah.